comprehensive analysis of gender as a business issue, not a woman's issue.
The economic argument now for women and empowering women across the world is pretty irrefutable. There's so many organizations now that have lined up substantive reports in the last 2 or 3 years that it's hardly arguable. We've got the OECD that created a dedicated gender website to explain the economic benefits of reducing the gender gap. The UN did the same, as did the World Bank. Goldman Sachs came out with a report earlier this year saying that the Eurozone alone could gain 13% of GDP growth by reducing the gender gap. And McKinsey just came out with a report earlier this month saying that corporate performance was improved for companies that had greater numbers of women in their senior leadership teams. So I think the business case is pretty well done. Now we're focusing on how.
It reframes the gender debate.
Gender is a business issue, not a woman's issue. The underuse of women's talent has an impact on the bottom line. Taking action to address this will require sustained courage and conviction from today's corporate leadership. This is an opportunity that must not be missed. It's time for CEOs to get serious about sex.
Reframing old questions and tired debates, offering new solutions, accessing untapped opportunities. Womenomics.
Women today are not some insignificant minority. They're actually the majority of the educated talent pool in the developed world. Are we really using their talents to their full potential? Can companies really say, as they all do, that they're recruiting and promoting only the very best if they're recruiting and promoting 80% men? The math just doesn't line up.
Women make 80% of consumer goods purchasing decisions. Companies with the most women in leadership outperform those with the fewest. Countries that facilitate women in work enjoy higher birth rates and higher growth.
Gender initiatives are far from simple. Companies often underestimate the reactions they elicit, both from men and women. To add a layer of complexity, attitudes to gender and the respective roles of men and women differ sharply from country to country and from region to region. The way a gender initiative is launched is the key to its success. Getting it wrong can stir up resentment and hamper the very objectives it was meant to achieve, sometimes for years. Getting it right requires a sound understanding of what the issues are about and what they're not about. In the 21st century, CEOs will need to get serious about sex.